Welcome guys to the first ever tutorial on this channel. This is a series that I'll be doing every week, so every Tuesday I will upload some sort of tutorial teaching you guys something. But just know this pretty much will always have to do with something like tech or with YouTube or editing or something like that. It won't be like how to make eggs. Like I'm not about that stuff. So today we're going to be talking about B-roll. So what is B-roll? Why is it so important? What kind of B-roll is there? And just showing you guys kind of how to get it and my thinking behind B-roll. Okay, so what really is B-roll? So B-roll is pretty much, long story short, a filmer's or a video's secondary footage. So what you're watching right now is considered A-roll. Me talking about, what is this video, what's the point of this? Whereas B-roll wouldn't be me talking. So B-roll could be me walking into the kitchen. B-roll could be me throwing a frisbee. B-roll could be anything that's not the story, I guess. It pretty much enhances the story. For example, think of a donut. Maple Ice donut. So that plain Maple Ice donut, what if you put on sprinkles? So sprinkles isn't the theme and it's not the main idea, but it helps it make it just a teeny bit better. So that's a short snippet of basically what B-roll is, and there's all kinds of B-roll. So in terms of vlogging, B-roll could pretty much be anything. So there's like real-time B-roll, there's time lapses, fast moving stuff, and then there's slow-mo, which I like slow-mo, that's what I do, but I mean you can really do anything. So my B-roll is in segments. Now slow-mo would look a little weird if it wasn't in segments, so if you want to see what it doesn't look like if it's in segments, and when I say segments I mean like 30 seconds of B-roll and then back to the main story, and then 4 minutes later another 40 seconds of B-roll. Whereas if it's just throughout the video, like my friend Abdulaziz, he has like 10 seconds of talking and then 4 seconds of fast B-roll, and then maybe a couple clips of that B-roll, and then another short thing of him talking. So that's more of like a Casey Neistat approach, whereas me, I'm like a more Peter McKinnon approach. Now of course that all comes back down to personal liking, so if you like slow-mo, then I would probably go in segments, because again it looks kind of weird. Feels like you're trying to slow down the video, but it's like speeding up constantly because you're like going back to a real-time clip. Whereas if it's in a segment, it feels like you're slowing down the entire video and then we're back. And that's why like time lapses don't look bad in segments, but they look really good if it's like spread out throughout the video because the video is fast paced. So enough talking. I'm gonna give you guys an example of B-roll just using my office. And then we're going to talk about, how you get it, how you should edit it, and what my thoughts are, maybe that would be a cool B-roll shot or whatever. So pop the B-roll in 3, 2, 1. Okay guys, and that's just a short snippet of what B-roll is like. So again, B-roll is really important. Just make sure you don't forget it, otherwise people are not going to enjoy watching your video. And that's all I got today. Hopefully you learned something, and I'll catch you next week.